Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, August 5th, and I want to thank everyone for coming out last night virtually to our congregational meeting. Mazel tov to our new presidents, to Shira Stein and Kenny Weiss, and thank you to our outgoing presidents, to Jeff and Mike, for a job well done, particularly during these difficult times. I hope everyone fared well during that kind of nutty storm yesterday. If there's anything that the shul can do for you, if you need to come, if anybody lost power, needs to come to the shul to charge up, whatever it might be, please feel free. Just stop by, call the office. And again, we thank everyone for their contributions for our virtual campaign, which is ongoing. It's our largest fundraiser of the year, so please continue to contribute in honor of Barbara and Andy Hutter, and in honor and thankfulness to Yoni Glatt. Please continue to daven for Refuah Shalema for those in our community who need and around. Mordechai ben Elka, Rav Falzev ben Rickel, Noah Alice Batlilach Esther, Rezel Basara, Gittel Basara, and again, all those who need our tefillas and our mitzvos. Today, we have a most special dedication, because today, and really the celebration is today and tomorrow, but I want to say this right, but we're celebrating a milestone birthday for our most, let's say, seasoned member, the most seasoned member of our shul, Martha Klein, is, God willing, thankfully, Mirz Hashem, tomorrow celebrating her 98th birthday. 98 years. Amazing, incredible. And I want to thank Suzanne and Miles Berger for sponsoring in her honor today. And I want to just tell you a little bit. I have a bit of her bio. And those who've never had the opportunity to speak with Martha, you're missing out, because she really has so much wisdom and so much to offer. And I'll read you this. Martha Seiler, I hope I pronounced that right. Seiler Klein, born August 6th, 1922 in Romania, and then later became part of Hungary. And she, for 8 years, she went to the Jewish Gymnasium in Budapest. And in 18, she attended the University of Budapest with a concentration of love of history, hoping one day to become a history teacher or a journalist. But after only 2 years, at the age of 20, of course, she was unfortunately taken to concentration camps. She was separated from her family and placed in 3 different concentration camps over the course of 1 year: Ravensbrück, Vennesberg, and Mauthausen. Her mother, father, and brother stayed together in the Hungarian ghetto for the duration of the war, and Mauthausen was liberated by the Americans in 1945. In what was perhaps the most miraculous story, that after the war, Martha survived and was reunited with her mother, father, and her brother. While she was recuperating after the war in her original family home in Budapest, she met the love of her life, Rabbi Ferenc Klein, Zichrono Livracha. He himself, a survivor of Auschwitz and Buchenwald, had a prior family, a wife, and 3 young children who all perished at Auschwitz. They married and immigrated to the United States via Nicaragua. Eventually, they settled in Norwich, Connecticut, where Ferenc became the Chazan, Shochet, and Mohel of the community. Martha and Ferenc had 2 daughters, Juliet and Suzanne, and today Martha has 7 grandchildren and over 30 great-grandchildren. Wow. When I read this, and I just think clearly that we don't have to go much further than the very beginning of this week's parsha. And the Torah tells us, "V'haya ekiv tishmu'un es hamishpatim ha'eleh, u'shmartem v'asisem osam, v'shamar Hashem Elokecha l'chas habris v'sechesed asher nishba lavosecha." And it'll be that the reward when you listen to these laws and you observe and perform them, Hashem, your God, will safeguard for you the covenant and the kindness that He swore to your forefathers. V'ahevecha v'rechacha v'hirbecha v'eirach frivit necha frid masecha deranacha v'sirushacha v'tzerecha shagar alafecha v'ashtaros tzonecha al hadama asher nishba lavosecha l'asei slach. Hashem will love you, He will bless you, and He will multiply you. And He will bless the fruit of your womb and the fruit of your land, your grain, your wine, your oil, the offspring of your cattle and the flocks of your sheep and goats, on the land that He swore to your forefathers to give to you. I think that we see the words of the Torah, the sacred words of the Chumash, coming true in front of our eyes. Martha, who is a connection to a world long gone from us. And in all of my conversations with her, of course, her greatest pride is her grandchildren, her great-grandchildren, and the way she always describes it to me and to Sarah is she says, "Look, this is my garden. This is my beautiful garden that I planted. And indeed, she has, and indeed she has reaped all the benefits of this beautiful garden. Last time, Martha and I, we spent time together really, for real, not locked up in some sort of quarantine, was we spent New Year's Eve together. Now, and it's probably not what it sounds like, but New Year's Eve, of course, I stood under the chuppah with her beloved grandson, and I remember, like, as the year was going from 2019 to 2020, and as the decade was ending, a new decade is beginning, and we're thinking to ourselves, wow, what a great way to stand under the chuppah as the new year comes in. What a great way to usher in this new decade. And Kirk and Allison looked amazing, and a beautiful venue. What a great year this is going to be. And who knew that it would be not the year that we had expected. And so far the decade is not off to the start that we had expected. But nonetheless, what we learn, as Martha would teach us from all of her experience in life, is that, you know what, you have to stick to your tradition. You have to stick to what you know, and you have to stick to the program. And if you do that, you can weather any storm in the world. And we see that, and we see how close she is with the family living here. And Suzanne, how you do an incredible job of Kibbud Aim, and the example that you set for your entire family and for all of us of what it means to care for a parent. And Martha, not shy. You go near her room, you could hear blasting at the loudest volume possible Fox News, and not shy about her political views, which, you know what, you live to be that age, you could say whatever you want, and God bless you. So, Martha, I want to wish you a very happy birthday. It should be with gesund, it should be with nachas. You should enjoy the beautiful view, fragrance, and nachas of your garden. And may you continue to see your garden grow, as we know that it is continuously growing. May you continue to live in good health, and may you continue to enjoy the love of your two daughters and your sons-in-law and everyone that surrounds you. We salute you today. We thank you for sharing your experiences with us, your wisdom, your life experience, and we are so proud to have you as part of our community. So again, on this special day, wishing you a very happy birthday, bis 120 and beyond. And again, everyone, we could all take a lesson about, we can get through anything. We can if we just stick to the program, if we follow the tradition, if we stay committed to that which our parents and grandparents taught us and laid the path out for us. We can weather any storm. Martha Klein, 98 years old, Kenai Hara, and she leads the way for us. So, Mazel Tov, happy birthday. Wish everyone well. We should only gather for smachos, for wonderful occasions like this. Everybody have a wonderful day, and I will see you very soon.